Woohoo! Looks like it's working. I think it is working. Lurking certainly counts. Let's see if I can get my cam together here. We are live. We are live. Thank you all for joining. And it's working, which is a great thing. I mean, I got it right first try, which never happens. Um, Thank you all for joining today. I hope all is well. Hope everybody had a great day. I know days can get crazy these days. I decided that I just wanted to, I don't know, get live, go live, do some random streaming. Haven't really generated a whole bunch of content these days. So I figured I would try. Hold on 1 second. Woohoo! Duck duck go. Evening, Billy. What's going on, Fendrix? Yo, yo, what's happened to a two Pasha? What's happening? What's happening? Nathan Taylor was good. Billy Dixon was good. Kane Azroth was goody. Share the link. I'm about to share my link right now because we're live. I don't even know how to share links these days. But we got to. I always see Tom do these cool streams. And of course, me and Tom have a stream that we do on Fridays whenever we can. Uh, and I like the idea of the live thing, man. I think it's really fun. And no better place to do it than YouTube, of course, especially if you're going live. But I always like to try and, spread the word that I'm going live so that people don't feel like they're missing out. So how's everybody been doing? Meet me in the chat. Talk to me. I've been looking at some interesting updates. There's this Anubis malware that's been giving people the flux. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but I wanted to kind of talk about it. I just gotta find the article I was reading. Here we go. So it looks like Anubis added something new to their abilities. Apparently, if you don't know what Anubis is, basically it's a banking Trojan. Banking Trojan is always trying to steal information stealer. Kane Azur says, I keep seeing you live in the Discord, and I'm always in the middle of something else, and I can't see you shoot noobs. Yeah. Hop over there if you haven't been onto the live stream. Please, excuse me, the Discord for how they got hacked. Please come over. I don't know exactly how to share a link to get you guys over, but please, if you can find us, how they got hacked on Discord. I'll try and dig up that link. Nevertheless, it's Anubis malware, which seems to be fairly popular these days. Um, looks like apparently they can see if the user is looking at the device or not. The idea is that an attacker won't perform any nefarious activity on the device while the person is looking at it. That's really interesting. Um, hmm. Widespread campaign. Last was in February. I hadn't really heard about that. Battery savers are always a thing that people like to download, but apparently could potentially have Anubis, which wants to steal your creds. So I was looking at this because they allow you to be able to see if a victim is looking at their screen, and that's nuts. To even think about the fact that some attacker somewhere is like, "Yo, uh, you know, uh, I want to know if someone can see what I'm doing while they're looking at." You don't want to control someone's mouse while they're on the computer. That would make it pretty apparent that you're hacking them. And the idea is to kind of stay undercover, not do anything too crazy, not go too loud. So I don't know. I thought that I would share that. There's another one around here that I was looking at. Something called Thunder Spy. Has anybody heard of this Thunder Spy? I haven't really been digging into the old Thunder Spy. When lightning strikes thrice, breaking Thunderbolt 3 security. Oh boy. Well, that's pretty scary. Because Thunderbolt ports. I think I got my first Thunderbolt port when I moved over to Apple. Seems to be a fairly standard thing over there. But I know that they also have it for Linux and Windows, of course. Especially with it being I think Thunderbolt came from Intel. I think it's Intel specific. I'm not sure. I would have to Google that. Fendrick says Android seems to have so many security flaws, but can't hang with iOS and Apple. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand, Fendrix. I don't. I'm an iOS guy myself. I like iOS. I think it's pretty cool. Oh shit, is Zero cool in here? Is lit. Is lit. If for all you don't know who Zero Cool is, that's Mo. What up, though? So I kind of want to see what this vulnerability report looks like. Oh yeah, it's a pretty one. 23 pages. Yep, promoted by Intel. So I'm not sure if it's created by them. Oh wow. So we're talking about a 7.7 CVSS score for all 7 exploitation scenarios. And I'll dig into this a little bit more. This is probably a little bit too hardcore for the live stream, but oh look, who doesn't love a good proof of concept?
Lenovo P1, which was purchased last year, and as you can see, it's in sleep mode. Just checking right here. Yes, it's been locked, so I don't know the password, and the password isn't empty either, as you can see. So that's all good. What we're going to do now is turn over the laptop so that we can reach the backplate. And we unscrew the backplate. A device called Bus Pirate. And it allows me to interface with the spy flash that is storing the Thunderbolt controller firmware. Okay, so attaching the Bus Pirate to my attacker laptop. And now we're going to use a tool called FlashROM to get the firmware from the SPI flash. Okay, so now we've written our custom firmware to the SPI flash, and we're detaching the SPI programmer and putting back the backplate onto the laptop and opening it up. Now, as you can see, it's still up and running. You still cannot get into the laptop. And here I'm attaching my Thunderbolt-based attacker device. Now what you see here is a device that will be attacking the laptop, and we're going to use that device with a tool called PCI Leech. Lock screen. So let's see if it has worked. We're entering no password, and there we go. We can get into the laptop.
GG. Good game. So this kind of puts that everything into perspective that everybody's always like, oh, you know, evil nanny attacks or what are those attacks at DEF CON everybody was worried about, you know, the evil maid attacks, so to speak, where someone comes into your room while you're away, off at dinner, somebody pops off the back plate, hooks up some device, and all of a sudden you got a worm on your computer or some kind of, you know, something on your computer that's basically broken, right? Like you've gotten somebody that's gone and broken into your computer, gotten physical and hacked it, right? So it's just kind of crazy to see this at the IO level, right? So you know, Thunderbolt is used to do input output. It has been promoted obviously by Intel and looks pretty sketch. So looks like the Thunderbolt 1, 2, and 3. So far, research has found the following vulnerabilities: firmware verification schemes, weak device authentication scheme, use of unauthenticated device metadata, which is huge, device attack, downgrade attack using backwards compatibility, use of unauthenticated controller configurations, SPI flash interface deficiencies, and no Thunderbolt security on bootcamp. So that is really, really interesting stuff. He is attacking the hardware, which you know who needs it needs a little bit of love around it to kind of figure out how to get it to stay a little bit more secure here. So very interesting stuff, nevertheless. These are two things that I've been looking at today. Um, that I just found to be like really, really interesting. Like, you know, you never really know what's out there until you go digging. And it's always nice to see different people digging in different things, right? And Thunderbolt is a fairly newer thing, newish. And I'm imagining that this Thunderbolt 3, you know, 1, 2, and 3 security stuff is going to be present in other types of input output, uh, you know, devices, right? So, or protocols, so to speak. So I'm super interested to see how that works out. 5 minutes with your computer, and I can root it. That's pretty. That's pretty sketch. Let's see what messages we got here. Why is Fendrix getting moderated automatically by Streamlabs? That's pretty interesting. I'm not really sure why Streamlabs doesn't like you, Fendrix, but I like you. Hopefully it's nice. Streamlabs can STFU. Yeah, I agree. Zero cool. WTF Streamlabs on that BS. I agree. I got to figure out how to fix that. Billy Diggison. Been working from home for the last 6 weeks from the UK, Scotland. Oh man, 6 weeks of WFH. Well, I work from home all the time. It's kind of like one of the perks of being an entrepreneur. But it's nice to be able to get out in the world as well. Uh, when they take that away from you, that pretty much sucks. Why is Fendrix so mean? No, I mean Streamlabs. Why is Streamlabs so mean to Fendrix? What happened? Zero Cool saw your message though, Fendrix. Zero Cool. Just been trying to work from home, trying not to go stir crazy. Yeah, it's a Kane. There's a awful lot of Macs with those Thunderbolt ports, so I can't wait to see how that pans out. I'd imagine that if Darren from Hack Five or MG doesn't make some kind of device for me to be able to like script kiddie my way into this exploit, I'd be very disappointed. Because apparently this means that all I have to do is I have the flashing device. It's over in my pile of hardware equipment somewhere. That means that I just need like some screws to a screwdriver to take a few screws out, flasher, SPI ROM, and done. Finish. That's really really interesting. Oh, hook up my device, of course. Wow. Here, let me try and fix Streamlabs from being a DB. Apparently, it's being really mean. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know that Streamlabs had the ability to be able to do that. Interesting stuff. Has anybody been working on anything cool lately? I've been having kind of a lull since COVID came along. It hasn't been the most busiest of my life. Lucky to survive, but of course looking for more always. Just wondering if anybody out there has any cool new projects that they've been working on. I like the fact that they've created a spy check tool to see if your system is vulnerable. I wonder what spy check for Windows looks like. Let's see. Let's see if my machine is vulnerable. Let's see where they download to. Holy smokes, there's no telling where that went. I just have too many things on my desktop. I need to put this into like some kind of folder. Hmm. There we go. Spy check. Let's just see if it works. Okay. I see nothing about my firstborn child yet, so that's always good. Yeah, it doesn't look like they want to do anything terrible. Woohoo! No Thunderbird controllers found. Xavier, that is one amazing way to spell my name. Did you see the new Hack 5 tool? Indeed, I did. So let's go over and check it out. Actually, it looks like Hack 5 has come out with another amazing tool called the Key Croc. And if you know me, you know I am a huge fan of Hack 5. All of their tools, I own just about all of them. And yeah, this is something that I'm going to have to go pick up now. And since we're here, and we're always down with the show and tell, let's give it a spin.
Introducing the Key Croc, this time on Hack 5. Hello and welcome to Hack 5. My name is Darren Kitchen, and on this dose of Technolist, we are debuting the Key Croc.
The Key Croc. Yes, folks. The Key Croc. I'm not going to give you a whole 15 minutes of this video, but I'm going to give you a little bit.
This is the Key Croc. Let's take a look. The Key Croc by Hack 5 is the world's most advanced keylogging pen test implant. Out of the box, it records and streams keystrokes right to your web browser. But don't be fooled, this is far from an ordinary keylogger. Under the hood, it leverages the power of the Bash Bunny to execute multi-vector attacks. That means it can simultaneously emulate trusted USB devices, like keyboards, serials, storage, and Ethernet, from payloads that get triggered when your target types a predefined string. Imagine this, a payload that gets triggered when your target hits Control-Alt-Delete, records credentials, and then uses them to systematically and silently exfiltrate documents to your server. With built-in Wi-Fi, it's easy to manage over Cloud C2 or SSH. And its pattern-matching payload system triggers on simple strings or elaborate regular expressions, even if the target makes a typo and hits backspace. Plus, with DuckyScript 2.0, you can inject keystrokes live from the web. Coupled with a screen grab, you've got a physical screen recording, keystroke injecting remote access solution. You can even drop into its full-featured root shell. With Linux at the base, all of your favorite pen test tools, from InPacket and Responder to Metasploit, are at the ready.
Wow. I'm so, shut up, hurry up, take my money. Take it. I'm buying this tonight. I have to have it. It's just like a must have. Like, if I go on engagement and I need it and I don't got it, then I failed myself. It is an amazing little piece of kit. Like, how do you not have that as a implant? Like, that's amazing. So super excited about that. Shout out to Hack 5. Shout out to Darren Kitchen, one of my favorite people on earth. Super excited. California 909 says, what do you think for a first pen test tool from Hack 5? Don't have the cash to pick up all at once. Was thinking a Pineapple or Bash Bunny. I'll tell you this. The Pineapple was a game changer. It's something that you'll be able to use, have fun with, get immediate results, and potentially get enough funding to be able to go and do another engagement which could afford you to buy some of the other tools that they have. The Wi-Fi Pineapple was the first thing that I picked up, and it was just amazing. Like, I still have my Mark V, I have a Nano, I have a Tetra, I have a Bash Bunny, I have a Land Turtle, both Land Turtles, the 3G one and the non-3G one. I don't have a screen crab, but now that they've come out with this Key Croc, and he just showed you that a screen crab and a key croc is just about the best solution for you to be able to inject and sniff both frames and keys. So it's just amazing stuff. Always super excited when you get the hotness dropped in on you from Hack 5. So we got a little bit of a little love from them. I'd imagine that every year moving forward they come out with something for us. I was really looking forward to seeing them in the vendor booth, but maybe I'll get lucky enough and see Darren and Shannon and all those guys some other way, some other how. Shout out to Dallas. He also works over at Act 5. Fun group, fun bunch. Let's see. $100 is not that bad. Ernesto says, Jordan, I love Hack 5 gear. Me too, man. 202 Pasha, Bash Bunny is a good tool. It is a great tool. California 909. There are so many options. I was looking at the small pineapple. The small pineapple is not bad, but I will say that if you want to do 5 gigahertz, you should probably try and scrape up the extra bucks and get to Tetra. Also, the extra processing power is going to be there for you, and those antennas are higher powered than on the Nano. So the Tetra is a good first platform. Fendrick says, "All right, Hacker Camp was canceled. Hacker Camp was canceled. Um, DEF CON is canceled. It is official. I don't know if you guys know, so I'm going to bring you up to speed here. But DEF CON 28 is in safe mode. We're still going to be able to get some kind of conference. There's still going to be, something there to be had. But for right now, DEF CON is in safe mode, and you can't really blame them with the COVID and everything that's going on. So the official announcement is right here. Yes, it's been a running joke since forever. Yes, DEF CON is actually in safe mode. It's just not safe for people to gather in large groups for conferences. So it's just kind of like a thing right now. Um, you know, the Dark Tangent came out with a DEF CON versus COVID-19 blog post in March, and we hope that everything would kind of work its way out by August, but in reality, it's just not looking that way. So it just looks like our in-person Las Vegas event is canceled. And they'll still be running DEF CON 28 in safe mode, August 7th through 9th, which is that Friday through Sunday, with the one-on-one orientation Thursday, but all of it will be remote. They'll use the DEF CON forums to coordinate with all of us in various ways to participate. So there's that. August 6th, they're supposed to be opening up the DEF CON Discord server for everyone to join and start the con experience. There'll be a new online mystery challenge. There'll be a DEF CON is canceled music album, remote CTFs like the DEF CON CTF, and Hackasat. Shout out to DVS. Hackasat's going to be fun this year. Villages like the Packet Hacking Village, Red Team Village, Biohacking, contests like Telechallenge, Ham Exams, and more. And they're also going to have movie night and drinks. So it'll be DEF CON, but for the rest of the world. Think about all those people that can't afford to go to DEF CON, that can't get visas to come into the country. All of these other things that happen that, maybe people cannot afford or aren't old enough to be able to do the DEF CON experience. And now, for the first time ever, the Dark Tangent has come up with a way for it to be safe, but us to still enjoy each other. And I am very much so looking forward to this. As me being a DC founder, a DEF CON group founder, DCG founder of DC 313, I'm definitely going to figure out a way to work with my group to come up with some kind of production around this remote DEF CON. And maybe it won't be in person. Maybe it'll be something that we have to get creative around because we don't want to get people sick. But at the end of the day, that's when things like your DEF CON group comes in handy. You'll still be able to have a DEF CON. It'll still be fun, but it may not be what we thought it would be. So if you hadn't heard about that, it's a real thing. DEF CON is quote unquote canceled. The in-person DEF CON is canceled. And if you don't know the insider joke, DEF CON has been canceled every year since the beginning of DEF CON. But this year it's actually canceled. Fendrix, thank you for reminding us of that. Idris says, how have things been going since you decided to start your own company? It's been interesting. It would have been much easier to stay where I was and just continue to work, but I think that it would have been less rewarding. I have a higher risk, a higher reward. And so while maybe I'm not making money hand over fist, the money that I do make is at a larger scale. And it's just fun to be able to get out there and do what it is that I want to be doing. I get to solve problems that are bigger than just for one organization. I get thrown into a lot of different situations. I've made a lot of different partnerships. So I've been enjoying myself. I'll be honest. I could use a little bit of help from my following and community to help me grow this and scale this. But I've been blessed enough to have great partners that have amazing talent there that I get to work with on a day-to-day basis. I'm very very blessed. It's been a nice transition. Of course, rough, especially with COVID. But somehow, some way, we still find a way to make money. Just had a contract signed earlier this week. So yeah, super exciting stuff. I love it, Idris. Wouldn't trade it in for the world. Um, Kane Azareth, they're opening up for everyone for free. That's a really good question. So I'm gonna go to the frequently asked questions because I'm sure that that's been accounted for. So there'll be virtual events, of course. Of course, there'll be swag. Will there be a virtual talk track? What about demo labs, workshops, or training? We don't know yet. We're reviewing options internally. If your application meets our standard criteria for acceptance, we will communicate options with you directly. So there seems to be, potential that it's gonna be some kind of content remote, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll cost us. It seems like it's gonna be free, which is probably going to be amazing. Jordan says, "Are you doing how they got hacked soon?" There's a potential that we do how they got hacked this Friday. There's always news. There's always thing to do. I just got to get on the same page with Tom and figure it out. I'm totally down for doing one. It seems like the community loves it and misses it, so we'll make one. It's just more so nailing down time and place for us. So maybe this Friday we'll get you one. Fendrick says they can use Zoom for presentations. Are rolling on the floor laughing, whatever the fuck that is. Or ROTFL. Yeah, no. I hope they don't use Zoom. Apparently, Zoom is a piece of shit company, and if you don't know why, let's just make it very, very clear for you. DuckDuckGo will make this extremely clear. So, why does Zoom suck? No, seriously, I'm wondering if someone has already made this. Nope. So apparently, Zoom sucks. From my opinion, is oh, look at this. We do miss. Uh, HTGH will return. Yes, please bring it back. I got you guys. We'll make it happen. Say less. Zoom sucks because they are a company that has been getting money hand over fist, however it works. They have been getting money put into their hand by other companies such as mine, and promising us that they do end-to-end encryption, which is a bunch of bullshit. And so apparently, yeah, they decided that they were going to go and purchase a company, make an acquisition, so that they could actually check that box for end-to-end encryption. And it looks like Keybase was killed in this process. And you're probably thinking, what? Killed? How? Keybase got killed because they were acquired by a piece of shit company. And I'm sorry, Zoom. What makes you a piece of shit is that you lie. And when you lie about stuff, it makes you POS. And so here we are. Keybase got purchased by a company that was untrustworthy, that lied to our faces, and I have to do RIP Keybase because of that. So, RIP Keybase. I'm sorry, Keybase is canceled now, and there's nothing I could really do about it. No, thank you. Here you go. Zoom buys Keybase, its first acquisition as part of 90-day plan to fix security flaws. So yeah, and yes, I can continue without supporting because I pay for CNBC through NBC. So hey, it happens. Everybody doesn't get extra money. Zoom has been acquiring Keybase, which is a 25-person startup in New York, just so that it can add end-to-end encryption. RIP. RIP. Let's see. Idris says Any advice for anyone trying to start their own company like you? FYI, I love the post on IG. Hey man, thanks. I appreciate it. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do. Xavier_Johnson. Follow me on Twitter at Infinite INFENET. Like and share my posts, please. I need that. Appreciate it. So any advice for someone trying to start their own company? I'd say market research is huge. Do not pigeonhole yourself into any one particular market. Try and be, trans market. Try and be able to be a part of a multitude of markets at one particular time, and not really be just so focused on one stream. Keep your mind open. Even though my company is Enterprise Offensive Security, we do penetration testing, we do vulnerability assessments, we do all of that type of stuff. But you know what else we do? Forensics and incident response and post breach remediation and server imaging and those types of things, right? Because at the end of the day, our customers have a need and we serve our customers. So if that means that I come in and help you produce a new process around your DevOps and your DevSecOps, then that's what we're going to do, even if, I came into this game wanting to just do penetration testing. So if I were you, Idris, and I wanted to go out and do my own thing, I would say, make sure that you kind of keep your mind open to opportunities that are beyond the things that you think you want to do. Also, I would say that relationship building is extremely imperative. Being able to have strong relationships with people that believe in you and that trust you can allow you to be able to leverage those relationships and turn them into capital. Capital isn't always money. Capital sometimes is just human capital. Sometimes you can get a person that just is on your side that helps you, right? So, perfect example, Tom Lawrence is someone who's in my corner that helps me, right? So, it's not always about how to make money, but sometimes it's about how to build relationships, and sometimes you have to give a piece of yourself to do that, right? So always be open to new relationships and always be open to new opportunities, I think is my main advice for anyone trying to start their own company. The next thing would be branding and outreach, right? So having a very, very strong brand as to what you do, and then getting that out, right? If that means that you start a live stream like me, or if that means that you go and speak and you do talks, whatever that means, go and do it, because that's what's going to be needed for you to be able to get to the next level. Speaking of talking, I actually have a talk coming up this Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern. MySec Southfield. Shout out to MySec. If you don't know, MySec stands for Michigan Security. I am a leader of MySec Detroit. So I'll be speaking at MySec Southfield. And it's actually going to also be MySec/OWASP Southfield. So if you need this link, mysec.us, you'll be able to get it there. So I'll be speaking. Please show up. I'm going to be doing a talk. So I'd love to have you there. We're going to be doing a little bit of diving into command and control in 2020. Some of you probably see my last live stream about that. So if possible, and you see this on my timeline right here, like, share it, retweet it, those stuffs. Tom says not to panic. Yeah, Tom knows best. Do not panic. We will definitely. It's not even gone anywhere to be brought back. How they got hacked is still here. We just do it in our own time. Fendrick says HTGH 1000%. Bring it back. I got you, bro. I got you. California says so to Signal we go. Ha 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 ha. Yes, to Signal we go. It's literally like immediately the first thing Tom did was give me the news over Signal. Like, by the way, I don't even trust them enough with this news. Saba says, yay, HTGH coming back. Yes, sir. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait. Fendrix, aka eggs in different baskets. Yes. The idea is to have multitude of eggs and put them in different baskets. Don't bet all of your money on one horse. It's just not smart. And I had to adjust immediately because of COVID, really, right? Like you get punched in the mouth and you move. John, y'all, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Going to follow now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Are you going to just use Signal instead of Keybase? Yeah, I'm probably going to use Signal instead of Keybase. Signal is fine if you trust everyone with your phone number, says Fendrix. It doesn't provide chat rooms similar to how Keybase does it. That's very true. There's an entire market for maybe a Keybase opportunity in the future. Hopefully, one of our lovely subscribers will be able to do that for us. Um, Billy Dixon says, "Later, folks. Working from home tomorrow. Later, Billy. Take care." Chad says, "What's happening with DC313 on Wednesday nights? Cool. My second Thursday. Will this be on Zoom?" Yes, Chad. This Thursday it shall be on Zoom. DC313 on Wednesdays is going to be meshing with MySec Detroit. There's no use in having two separate events. So we're definitely going to be doing DC313 next Wednesday. It's going to be the first one since the pandemic hit. So I really am excited and hope to see you there. Let's see. Signal really needs to add audio video. I agree. On the desktop app, I agree for sure. How they got hacked. Looking forward to it. All right, we'll start promoting it early too, just so that we can get everybody to show up and get excited. Ed says, MySec rules. You goddamn right, MySec rules. Shout out to MySec. And yeah, I'm having way too much fun with the live stream. Jerk pass, yeah. I think I had Keybase alternative. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We gotta still try and come up with some kind of content around the old jerk pass. Oh man, jerk base. That just sounds terrible. Hopefully Mo can make an appearance. You know what? That'd be really nice. I'd really be excited. Ooh, I got a donation, boys. LDC donated $1. Do you know who LDC is? That's my lady. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you and I love you. Oh, and yes, you can support the stream if you want to support the stream. I'm pretty sure it's inside of yeah, it's in the description there. I'd love to make a couple dollars. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, hopefully Mo does make a return. I would love to have Mo. I literally gifted Mo a camera, so Mo has no excuse. He wants a really cool view and whatnot, so I want to give him his really cool view, but he has the tools. So I'm going to continuously push Mo. We even got him set up with a Windows today, which I think is his only Windows box right now. Thank God. He's not like running a bunch of Windows because it's kind of crazy to do such. So hopefully, outside of us playing some video games, and if you want to game with us, we are in the How They Got Hacked Discord gaming server all the time. We play a little bit of Payday. We play a little bit of Ark. We play a lot of a lot of different games, battle royale type games. Please come on by. Mo says that he likes in-person versus remote, which I totally understand. Even though we don't do in-person right now for How They Got Hacked, we are 100% remote. For obvious reasons. So there's that. Yeah. Hopefully Mo, comes through. Like he's still a part of the show, active part of the show, and we love Mo. And I love Mo. Mo's a bro. He was a part of my wedding. Speaking of which, my wedding got moved to next year, so I'll take a shot to that because another whole year of wedding planning. And this is it. To another year of wedding planning. Definitely gonna need a shot. Fendrick says Ark. Rust is where it's at. I tried to get some friends into the Rust, but it didn't work out. If we tip you here, you receive 100%. Yes, I receive 100%. It goes directly to my PayPal. Streamlabs does not take any money from me, which is amazing. Compared to like YouTube or something, which I believe takes some of your money. So, yeah, support the stream. I'd love to get more of that cool RGB stuff that's right down there, over there. Yeah, I got a really bad problem with that. So, you can help me with that. Also, video games, right? Because video gaming. I just got a really cool new graphics card. I'm going to be doing a lot of content. I've been doing a lot of content, actually. I can't release it all just yet. And I guess there's no better time or place to announce this than right here. So hopefully you guys are excited to hear this. But you are looking at an instructor for the InfoSec Institute. And I'm going to be doing a total of 15 courses. And these courses will be released through InfoSec Institute, which I will be able to give you a discount code for up to 50%, I believe. And yeah, super exciting. The path in which these courses will be on is a path that I've created. All 15 courses I've created. All the content is from me, created by me, and the path is called Red Team Operations. So the idea of this is not only to teach you how to do penetration testing or to teach you how to be a manager, but to kind of mix those two together. So we'll dive into command and control. We'll dive into the different cells, white, red, blue. We'll dive into how to actually manage and how to scope engagements, how to to price engagements with regard to travel and other things of that nature. So I'm very excited about that. It's about 17 hours of content, so I've been knee deep in content creation. And because of that, I bought a new video card, which has led to some unnecessary gaming, but it's nice to blow off some steam. So, yeah, just wanted to throw it out there. It's you need at least 1 kilowatt more RGBs. Yeah, I definitely need more RGB. It's pretty crazy. No, I mean on YT chat. I don't think on YT chat I get 100%, but inside of the chat, in the description, you'll see streamlabs.com/723ZAY. I believe that is coming directly to me. So, just throwing that out there. Fendrix, we'd love to get you on Arc or better yet, Payday or something like that, like a shooter. We always love to play that. Idris, congrats. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been keeping it under wraps just so I didn't have so much pressure on myself. But you guys are like my family, right? Like I got 21 live viewers right now. Mad love. Oh, shout out California. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, California 909. Much love, brother. So yeah, I've been trying to stay busy, but it's like a public busy and a private busy. So it's a lot of content that I create that I can't necessarily bring to you guys, and then there's a lot of content that I create that I want to bring to you. So in effort of doing more content every Tuesday, you can look forward to this live stream, and moving forward every Friday, I'm going to work really hard to make sure that I sync with time and get ahead of any kind of how they got hacked that we could possibly do. Because you guys deserve the content. I see there's a huge, need for this content, and I love producing it. So, yeah. Clearly, I missed something while taking a pee break. Whoops, ha. Hey, no worries. I have DVR set, so you'll be able to watch it after we leave, game. Fendrix says, I might have to install one of those. I haven't played Payday in years. Arc, I never got into. Well, we have a private server on Arc, and Payday 2 is just fun to click heads. But in reality, Gears 5 is where I've been spending my time. Shout out to Better Made Clips. That's my brother, and we've been having some fun over there. I also recently got into Sea of Thieves. So, yeah, I mean, Xbox Game Pass, I believe the first month is $1, and then after that is $5. So, hey. Fendrix says, post all of the things on the Twitters. Yeah, right? YT notifications are crap. Yeah, I completely understand. I'm thinking about doing a live.xavierdjohnson.com and then figuring out a way to come up with a new newsletter where I alert you that I'm going live with the email blast on top of YT notifications and posting on Twitter. So with Buffer, I'm going to be setting up a recurring tweet on Tuesdays to kind of alert that I'm going to be going live that day, and then also at the time in which the stream starts. Woohoo! Solitary Warrior. Shout out to you, Justin. Love you, bro. He's also one of my homies who I've been gaming with. He's the one who actually set up my server. So, Fendrix, you have to meet this guy. He is an amazing guy. You got to meet him, period. It's just a must. We got to figure out how to set that up. Edward says, you can still upgrade from Gold to Ultimate for free. Really, Ed? Can you please send me the step-by-step on our Slack? And if you don't have our Slack, we have a Slack over in MySec. If you go to mysec.us, you should be able to figure out a way to join our Slack. So, yes. Here. I'd love to have you come by and hang out in any of the channels, but of course, the Detroit channel. And we have GamerSec, so if you want to join the Discord channel there and do some gamings, we do that. But also, there's a big, huge button down here that says join us on Slack. And that'll bring you right over here where you can enter your email address and immediately be invited to our Slack. So I'd love to see you over there. Tell them that Infinite / Xavier D Johnson sent you, and I'm pretty sure you'll find me in the Detroit server or around somewhere. Woohoo, Idris! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I gotta come up with like some cool Streamlabs animations now that people are like, putting money into the bucket. Like, oh yeah, something, something cool. Uh, Kane Azareth. Oh snap! Is Sea of Thieves part of Xbox Game Pass? Yes, yes it is, and I cannot wait to get you on there, Kane. Please hit me up on Discord right now, actually, because Discord's up. Hit me up on Discord. I can invite you to my private chat for bros, and we can dig in. All of my friends have gone ahead and downloaded it. It's an amazing game. It looks, oh my god, so pretty, and it's just fun to kind of go from island to island, whip out the treasure map, kind of deal with the navigation, deal with the other pirates at sea. It's just fun. It's a nice change of pace. Jordan says, I like Hack 5 gear, but they are missing gigabit support. You know what, Jordan? I think there's only a matter of time before they make that shift, especially with more and more enterprises moving over to gigabit on the LAN, and potentially, 10 gigabyte links for storage, etc. I know Fendrix has been doing a lot over there on the 10 gig links. So I think that there's a matter of time before that happens. I'm imagining that their hardware probably has the support. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Maybe there's a power issue, but I'd agree with you. Having that gigabit support is the next evolution for them for certain. Make the RGBs dance when you get a donation. I can definitely try and do that. We'll definitely set that up. Get a donation, RGBs dance. That should be easy enough. Hook it up with the Pi or something. I'm using the Philips Hue, so we'll figure out how to interface with Philips Hue. Maybe we have to send some packets. I don't know. Kane says it's downloading now, and I would suggest anyone else who wants to play to go ahead and download. Give it a go. Sea of Thieves. Fendrick says 10G only on Home Lab. Rest is cloud stuff. Yeah, the Home Lab stuff is kind of important though. Those backups, those VMs, all that fun shit. Yeah, that happens over that 10 gig link. So it's very nice to have. It's almost a must. And yeah, to be honest with you, I think that we're going to kind of get closer to an end, wrap up here shortly. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope to see you all this coming Friday. I have an event this coming Thursday, so love to love to see any of you join the MySec Slack, the How They Got Hacked gaming server, the MySec gaming server, and just join me. This Thursday on Zoom. This Friday on How They Got Hacked, and then over the week just playing video games and chat with me, and then we'll see you again next Tuesday. But until then, stay